blended sign. Ride in vehicle. You home?
Like
There, go to work there, how? Or your home. What's you? It should be your home, but anyhow, you. How do you get from there, which is home, to there, which is work? How do you travel?
Okay, so if we have that in the test, do you want us to do you home or you want us to do your home?
I'll take either one,
Okay.
because we're doing possessives now. You come here in car, as opposed to bicycle or
So
something.
it's a
don't have to
question,
do here?
so you like.
I'd rather have the
Yeah,
other.
yep, 'cause-
Yes, no question.
Oh,
Nope, never. Or yeah, always. Always palm in circle, rotating from my elbow. Point to an item in the room. What's the sign for that? Sign what? That's a stapler. Remote control. Let's see. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry. Signs.
So this is don't know, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Starting here, swinging out with a negative head shake is don't know.
Like, this is, I don't know.
Don't
It's wrong
want.
way.
Don't like.
What about not know? Why wouldn't we use not?
Because there's an exception to every rule, and almost always it's I not see, I not go, I not enjoy, I not know.
I not, okay.
Cause it just is.
But this is the not for almost all verb negations.
Okay,
You know, I don't, didn't, doesn't, or not.
okay.
I don't not understand more. Come on, there was on one of the DVDs that you're asking someone how to sign something, and they say, "I don't get it. I don't know what you're trying to ask me." So, flat O's, tap tap. More. Come on, give me more. Like spell the word or something. You like coffee or tea? Which? Need a shoulder shift for that comma. You have a gray rat, you have a rat gray? Let me see. My wife just called. She got home this morning at the bedroom door, which is left closed.
The rat,
No, a possum.
right? Possums are fun.
Little possum, it was a baby.
Aw.
There's a baby, there's a mama.
When I was younger, bringing my sisters to chase a possum down the street, it was dying, and my mom's like, "Girl, stop following it," and it died, and we were like, "Poke it with a stick," or poke it with a stick. We lived up on a farm. This was interesting.
Sunday morning, I'm aroused out of bed because my wife is screaming out in the yard, yelling our dog's name, Ivy. I go out there and a huge possum with fur all over the place is laying there dead. And our dog is so proud.
You live in Clearwater?
Seminole.
Seminole, okay, that makes
And we
sense.
got a bull terrier, like
Yeah.
the target
Oh,
dog,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
They're medium sized, about 50 pounds. She comes in the house. So I pick up the big old possum by the tail, lay it outside of the fence. 5 minutes later, it's gone. So it played possum and it worked.
Oh, it was dead? Oh.
It looked like really dead, laying there all, you know,
Dead, yeah.
like dead.
That's what I call possum.
Right?
And playing possum is their defense mechanism,
Yeah,
and
they
it wasn't dead at all. It was outside, the
just
dog
woke
couldn't
up.
get it, and it
That's
walked
so
out.
funny.
It reminds me of a redneck joke.
Right? That's how they can play dead so well.
Okay, where are we?
In
Where
past.
are we?
29.
29.
29. In the past, you lived, friends, you. Eat room, moderate distance. The dining room's a moderate distance to the lobby, and you're gonna be pointing.
Can you do that
The
again?
bicycle, how many minutes you, so to wherever you're coming or going to, the question is,
Moderate distance. Can you do it again?
how many
How many
minutes? How many minutes? You can do minutes on your palm,
Oh, that's
or
what I
this
was
way, either
doing.
one.
Oh, okay, then I thought she would give me the word.
Shelf, cup, put on the shelf. So we got a shelf, we got a cup.
On.
You live near the park, you? You like candy or apple, which? Anytime you have the contrastive structure, one or the other which, you always have to do the shoulder shake.
That's what I was wondering.
You live college or dorm, college? You live college, dorm, you. Her house, medium, large, possessive pronoun. Matter of fact, let's talk about possessive and personal pronouns for just a minute. The subject of the sentence is usually a personal pronoun. When it shows possession or ownership, it's a different hand shape, it's a flat palm. So let's sign these. I have your book. I have his book. So on to the side. You have my book. You have his book. He has my book. He has your book. If it's your, my, or his book, if it's your car, if it's your pencil, if it's my pencil, possessive pronouns, flat hand. If it's I, me, you, he, or she, it's personal pronouns, you, me, he, or she.
So what would be the one for you off?
Well, now that's the tricky one. Your sounds like your, but it isn't. It is the pronoun you are, so you always point. You. It's not yours.
Oh,
It's
I got it.
you. You are going to the store, and you're going to see the movie, and you're going to run the race, and you're going to study sign language. Those are all you are. But we say you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. That's the you. It's just like I'm going to the store, I'm going to run the race, I'm going to study. Well, it doesn't sound like my, so we know it's I'm. But the you are sounds like your. That's confusing. Your is you are, which is pointing. It is not the possessive.
Is that what you said you were marking a lot of people off on?
Well, I just mark it off all the time because on the signing test, you know, there's new vocabulary. So the students are trying to remember the hard stuff. And the easy stuff, they say, I'm going to your house. It's not my going, you house, it's I'm going to your, and they just do it backwards. It drives me nuts. See, it's not a performance, it's not a competency error, it's a performance error. It's like the pilot knows how to fly the plane, but he hit the wrong button, you know, put the flaps down or something. It's not a knowledge error, he knew better, it's a performance error. In the middle of it, he made a mistake. So, you need to get the feel for mine, yours, hers, whatever it is. Her shirt, his tie, my coat. You know, if it's something, it's yours or mine or his. That's now,
You know
since
what, I
our
had
last
checking on this
chapter
test.
has family
I've already
members
seen
in
it.
it,
I'm just gonna study vocab.
let's do this with, here we go, with some family members. I'm your son, I'm your daughter, I'm your mom, let's say those. I'm your son, I'm your daughter, I'm your mom. She is your, he or she, that person, we don't know gender yet, he or she's your dad. He or she's your brother. He or she is your sister. He or she is your grandfather. He or she is your grandmother. He or she is your uncle. We know that would be he. She's your aunt. The book shows some of the models cited this way as opposed to this way. She's your niece. He or she is your cousin, and he is your nephew.
Male. That's where they're going.
Now here we might say, you're my son, but it's you, my son. So it'll make it easier if we just were to do this, I suppose. You are my son, or you, my daughter, you, my mom, you, my dad, you're my brother, or you are my sister. Now go to the third person pronoun, his or her. You are his grandfather, you are his grandmother, you are his uncle, you are his aunt, you are his niece, you are his cousin. So, you, me, he, she, it's your thing, it's my thing, it's his or her thing. So we got family members reviewed there. Let's talk a little bit about contrastive structure. Someone says, "Do you have any kids?" The answer